Champions League last 16 draws just been done and pretty tasty. PSG Liverpool will be a tough one. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
That's the one, isn't it?
Well, actually, do you know what? Germany as well. You got Bayern Munich and Bayern Leverkusen there as well.
Ooh,
Which
And
tasty.
Dortmund.
Dortmund, Arsenal have got PSV.
Yeah.
That's a nice draw, that, isn't it?
And I heard
PSV has scored about 100, like 71 goals in 20 odd games.
yeah, I mean
This season.
getting PSV is probably if you take that, wouldn't you? You take that in the knockout stage.
Yeah,
I don't
of
know. I
course you
think
do.
you're underestimating it.
No, I'm not. They'll all be every game will be tough at this stage in the Champions League, but
You look at the
every team
budget.
there
You look at
is-
you look at the teams. You take PSV, obviously. Of course
take-
you
yeah,
do.
I think Villa did well.
Yeah, Villa got a better draw,
Yeah,
but
tough route.
if we get to the quarters, we'll either have Atletico or Real Madrid. So we're getting pumped in the quarters basically, but we've got to get there first. But to be honest, I'm not bothered. Like I'll potentially get to go to see Arsenal play Real Madrid at the Emirates, and even if we get battered, it's still a good spectacle, isn't it?
What an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got to see him.
Good. And do you know,
Taking part that counts.
all the English
No,
teams
it's
are
not.
in that,
Winning
are in
it,
that top
winning
half.
it is what counts.
We're not going to fuck it. Real Madrid.
All
are gonna
those
win it.
English teams are in that top half, and could potentially be a quarter final. Liverpool Villa. Now, if it is
We've
Real
got to beat PSG first.
PSG are good.
Madrid, if it were,
They've improved this season.
you've got Liverpool Villa to get into the semi-finals. If Arsenal were to beat either of the Madrid teams, they're in the semi-final. All of a sudden, you've got two English teams in semi-finals, so guaranteed
I
English.
mean, there is a lot of if buts and maybes to get to that scenario.
There are, but it's going to make it tasty.
If we qualified for the Champions League or on the other side of the draw, we could have got there as well, but we didn't. I don't. I'd be surprised if it pans out like that, but we'll see.
I wish they'd just done balls in a pot, random draw. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? All this, I
So
know what
I
they're
agree
trying
with
to
you.
do. They're trying to keep all the big teams away from each
This
other.
This new Champions League's just no good. Like you want
No,
a big.
I have to say, I really like the league format. I do really like it. It throws up good games. You get more variety. It is better, but at this stage, it should just be all this seeded. Like these two can't meet now until the final. Like just put all the balls in a pot.
But
And draw them.
that's
But
the beauty of
league.
the FA Cup,
The
right?
league is better than the previous.
No, I don't agree personally. I
Wait till you
personally,
get
I
the
had so
mark.
much more. I had so much more interest, even when Chelsea weren't in it. I had so much more interest in the old format, watching the games, especially the last few, because you'd be panning out what's going to happen in the leagues. I know you get a few dead rubbers, but I just had so much more interest in it. I think this new format, not a fan. The way the draws are,
I agree.
it's now also a lot of luck involved with the league stages of who you get home, who you get away. It's just not the same as it was. I just preferred it before. It's only personal preference, but
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I would prefer it, like you said, like the whole competition to be unseeded, right? Like, forget the seeds. You just get who you get. Like, even if it was the old format, like you could have the ultimate group of death or whatever, and you could have this group with all crap teams. It's just the way it is. But if it was unseeded, and that's what, being older than you guys, but that's what makes the FA Cup brilliant. Like, you could have the top two teams playing each other in third round, right? It makes it brilliant. Yeah.
yeah, there's some truth to that.
Just
Yeah, I get your
to let
point.
you know, we're not that young. We know what the FA Cup is.
I'm not saying you're that young, Killen. You've only been in the country about 6 months, so FA Cup's pretty popular around the world. So yeah.
Right. Good to hear. All right. Thank you, guys.